so into you. I'm so into you. Cause baby, I'm a simp.
Welcome, boys. Welcome back to the podcast.
What's up?
Well,
What's up, guys?
Sorry. We're keeping that in.
I'm drinking soda right now. I'm thirsty.
As soon as we did the intro, we prepped all of this. Fucking Jeremy decides to drink his soda right as we start.
Bro, well, as you guys see, we have a new intro song.
Yeah,
Shout out to
we do.
Khantrast.
Yeah.
Khantrast, artist, really cool artist.
Mm-hmm.
I actually texted him just because we wanted to see if we could use a song. And he said yes. He texted me back on Instagram. So, really cool dude. We're going to plug all of his links in our channel, right?
Yeah, he's going to be right in the description. He has Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
He has everything. Follow him and everything. Boys.
Support this man.
He's a really good artist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to ask a question. Where to next, boys?
Hey.
What to next? I'll just start off by saying we just came back from Six Flags.
Yeah.
From Fright Fest. We wanted to do something for Halloween, so we decided to go there. I actually been there before. Carlos have too, and Jesse, it's been your first time, right?
My first time going to Six Flags. Yeah, I think I haven't done anything for Halloween in a while, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've always wanted to. Halloween is, like, my favorite holiday. And every time I try to do something, it never works out. Either everyone's busy, no one responds, or I don't know what it is. But, yeah, it's actually fun to do something, even though it was, like... Halloween's, like, next week, right?
Yeah, next week.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's, like, a week before, but it's still something to do to get out of the house. Yeah, they essentially just guided me throughout the whole thing. I had no idea what any of the rides were. I knew King the Cobb, but we didn't go on that for two reasons.
What'd you say?
What?
Okay, go. What you
Go
reasons?
first, yeah.
Okay, well, actually, we were actually in the middle of one of the rides in Wonder Woman. The guy next to me, it was pretty cool. He was telling me how he was waiting in line, and right as he was, like, in the middle of it, they had to shut down the ride for maintenance. So it's like, okay, so even if we wanted to, I wouldn't trust it. Because that happened funny enough, happened to us with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
We were halfway through, and then the ride shut down for maintenance. The other reason because Jeremy's a fucking pussy, and he does not want to go on King the Cobb.
I don't trust roller coasters with just a single tiny bar. If it's over the shoulder, I'll go for it. If it's a bar, I'm not going for it.
It's a safety concern. I get it.
Yeah, so I'm not trusting that ride.
It's pretty fun. I went on it last year with your cousin, I think.
Yeah, I didn't go on it, but you guys sounded like you had fun.
Mm-hmm. I did.
But yeah, so we went on a couple of rides. It was a good day.
Mm-hmm. Overall, the first one we went on was Joker, right?
Joker, yes.
Joker was... It spins you around, and as you go across, like, little waves...
Yeah.
And you drop it. It's pretty fun. Fucking... I just remembered this. As we were waiting, sitting in line, we had the things strapped over ourselves for safety. As we start moving forward, the dude from the line just yells out, "Yo, bro, your seatbelt!"
And then he checks frantically. They're like, "Oh no!"
He scared the shit out of me for a second because I thought like I fucked with it somehow, and they just like start pointing and laughing. I'm like, fuck it. It's all in good fun. I love shit like that.
Yeah, and there was that one woman before us that was screaming before the ride even started.
Oh my god, she was like, you would think she was getting murdered.
Yeah,
she
some people
wasn't
just scream for no reason. Like they overly scream. I don't know why.
She wasn't even on the ride yet. She was in line.
Well, she did say, I'm going to scream for you guys before you even go on the ride.
She did.
Yeah, which is weird. Some people are just being over dramatic. It wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The ride was not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. I did like it though. I was paired with Carlos because it's 2 to a seat. And the first thing, because I mentioned to both of them that whoever I'm sitting with, we're going to try our best to rock back and forth. We want to spin as much as possible. We did get a good amount, not as much as I wanted, but it was still like quick, fun, and yeah, I liked it.
Well, in the first half of the ride, as we went up and then we started swinging, and then it gave it full force like of the G's, and my glasses actually started to fall off, so I had to catch him like midair.
Yeah.
Like that. I know you guys can see, but yeah, like that.
But yeah, it was flying above his head, so he had to grab it.
Just think of like one of those cool like movie scenes where like as they're falling off his face, he catches them like slow mo. I don't know.
Yeah.
But where do we go? No.
We went on Joker. We went on.
Then we tried going Superman.
We tried going Superman, but we couldn't. We went on Wonder Woman. Pretty sick ride.
That was
It swings back and forth while it spins you slowly, and like you go all the way high in the sky, and then you go back down and go all the way back up. It was really fun.
Before we did that though, we went on Houdini.
Yes.
The Houdini,
Houdini
attraction. I kind of forgot about that. it takes a while when you're waiting inside, but it hosts like 50, 60 people.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The problem is, we realize why it takes so long is they want to make sure everyone's there and ready. It's kind of more theatrical in a way. There is a ride portion to it, but the amount of people who don't understand to put their bag away, they repeat it like 4 fucking times. And it's just like, put your bags away, put them towards the exit. And then it's like, all right, if you guys have your bags, you will be escorted out, you know? And then 3 more people stand up. They come back, another person stands up. Like, why are you the fucking exception? Out of other things. Like, that alone took like 5-10 minutes. And then the ride started.
I think, wasn't it by like 5 minutes? It was pretty quick, to be honest.
Yeah. It was fun though. Like disoriented me as soon as we got out.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, it made it look like the whole room was like spinning upside down. It was moving upside down. Pretty
Yeah,
sick.
because I think the walls move as well as the ride itself.
Yeah, I think the whole like everything moved. Like it's like a how do I say it?
I believe the seats rocked back and forth while the rooms spin up and down. I believe that's what happened. So it made it look like we were going upside down.
Yeah, because I remember we were seated properly, but then you look off to the right and the exit doors are upside down, and that kind of fucked me for a bit. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
It was fun. Obviously it's not like the best ride. If it was like faster, like if it was more secure, you could go faster. I feel like that'd have been amazing.
100%.
If they really force like no bags allowed, or like from the get go, they can avoid it and then go through it faster.
Yeah.
Because it's not a bad ride. It's not bad.
Yeah, it should have been quick. It was a quick ride. It wasn't too much of a wait.
Yeah, and then after that we went on Superwoman. What was it? Lasso of Truth? I think that was what it's called.
Yeah.
That was fun. Like that was one of those I was very hyped from the get go, but like, I don't know. What did you guys think of it?
Well, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, it's gonna be fun. But then like as soon as I got on it, and then even after, I got like a light headache and like nauseated.
Really?
So I was like, yeah, I did, and I was like, I was just out of it.
I enjoyed it a lot. It was my first time also going on that ride. Because the last time we went on it, me and my cousins tried to go on it. And we were literally the next people online. And as soon as we went up there, sorry, we have to close the ride for construction. And we were all pissed. It was a hot day too, like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And we were waiting in the sun. And then we decided, nah, let's just forget the ride. Yeah. But going on it today, it was really fun. Really fun.
I think after that, you guys wanted to eat, and then I complained because I wanted to go on one more ride.
Yeah, because the ride started getting longer. We went in the morning. We arrived there at 10:30 for Six Flags.
That's as it opens.
Yeah, because we knew it was going to be packed due to like Fright Fest of Halloween. Because at night they show all the attractions. So we decided to go earlier. And as soon as we got off like Wonder Woman, that's when everyone started to come in.
Didn't the guy say how many people reserved for Six Flags?
I didn't hear about it.
It was the guy.
50,000?
Yeah, 50,000 people.
You could tell like, it started getting crowded during like the like afternoon.
Yeah, as soon as we hit 12, like you realize more people were showing up.
There was big lines for everyone.
It was genuinely so fucking absurd.
Yeah, but what else we went on? We went on the pirate ship, right? We went on the pirate ship that swings back and forth. I believe that's all. Joker, Wonder Woman, pirate ship, and then I think that's it.
I think.
To be honest, because there was really long lines, and we had to eat, which is not a good idea.
Oh my god.
The food.
What was it called?
It was grannies. It was grandmother's like
Never again.
Yeah.
Food.
So
whatever.
we understand that it's an amusement park, so you know the food isn't gonna be like spectacular or amazing, but this shit sucked.
Yeah, we originally wanted to go to Johnny Rockets, a burger joint, but both restaurants were fully packed.
Fucking packed.
So we saw Granny's. This what is it, like home food?
Yeah, it is like home food. That's we got the platter, so it was like fried chicken, biscuit, and then 2 sides.
Yeah, like I got mashed potatoes and macaroni. They got like fries, mashed potatoes. It was okay. Chicken was like the worst thing on the plate.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
for sure, hands down.
It was no.
You're better off eating sand. Like at least sand has like texture that isn't burnt. Like it wasn't good.
Overcooked, dry. It was gross.
Yep.
The mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, it was okay.
Mac and cheese was good. I really like the mac and cheese.
Best thing on the plate was the biscuit.
Biscuit for sure. I had to eat the chicken with ketchup all the time. There's no way I was eating that with like nothing else.
Jeremy, how the fuck could you eat the chicken dry? That's my question. Like,
No, I was just chomping it because that thing came out to $70 for all 3 plates.
yeah.
Oh my god.
The soda itself was $6 each. So
It's like a medium soda.
It's medium, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, so I was determined to finish that plate. I'm not wasting $70.
Yeah. The one thing I didn't know about Six Flags was that every ride is like superhero themed. I'm not sure if every ride, because I know.
I guess most of them.
Yeah, because we went to the one. It's in New Jersey. So one is like Jersey Devil, like that whole. I was gonna say lore, but like.
It is a lore.
Yeah, like myth or something.
Mythological.
Yeah, the legend of the Jersey Devil.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that, but then it's like Wonder Woman, Batman, Joker, like Superman, and all that.
Green
sort of
Lantern.
stuff. Green Lantern. I
Oh,
would.
we
it's
should've
all
went on that.
DC. It's all DCOs.
Yeah, that's what I never like considered that. Like aside from King Ka, I don't really know anything else about Six Flags, but it did like I did like seeing all the superheroes and stuff. It was nice.
Yeah, I think that's the main gimmick. That all the rides are named after superheroes. That's what they mainly go on.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Disney with the Marvel.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. Everything's based off superheroes.
I mean, this does kind of like. I did have a question for you guys because I know it's mostly DC, but I don't know if I have like a favorite DC hero like really sticks out. But I want to ask both of you, considering DC, Marvel, anything, what is your favorite superhero and why?
DC or Marvel?
Doesn't
I can
matter.
choose.
Yeah.
I did like a lot of like Captain America a lot. Like that was my favorite, and then like obviously he's not in the movies anymore, so like that's a big letdown for me.
Spoiler.
But they passed it down to Falcon, so
Oh yeah, they did.
yeah, lives on.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
For me, I would have to go to Iron Man, because he basically built everything.
Really?
He's the smartest man in that world, and he built his suit. He goes to time travel. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's a really rich guy, so he's the main player of the team. So I really love Iron Man.
But he did.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's talking about himself, but
So is Captain
that's why he's the
America.
best. That's why I whooped Captain America's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That
He did.
honestly, yeah.
You can't fight me otherwise.
Yeah.
He made a suit that can track the fighting style and then whoop his ass.
That's facts. If it,
So if you chose Team Captain America, unsubscribe, please.
I didn't. Yeah. I remember that both. What was it, Captain America versus Iron Man? Like that was the whole like Civil War.
Yeah, that was a movie. Yeah, that was a movie.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-on-1. It was the Winter Soldier, Captain America versus Iron Man.
He would have won that fight if the Winter Soldier didn't come in. It was a 2v1. So he would have definitely beat Captain America.
I did like the whole gimmick of like. So this kind of, if you haven't seen the movie like Captain America: Civil War, then I don't know what to tell you. It's been how many years? Like
I don't know.
quite a while.
I'll say 5.
5 years?
Yeah, I think 5 too.
All right, come on. You've had 5 years to watch it. But I like the whole debate because it's like, yeah, we're heroes, but there is some destruction to it. Before we get into that, I realized I didn't answer my own question. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. I think the first proper superhero movie that I enjoyed was Tobey Maguire's version of him. And the idea of like a hero in like New York City, like not that far from us. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll run into him one day. But also climbing walls, shooting webs, all that's just like beautiful to me.
Hands down, one of the best Spider-Mans.
Tobey Maguire genuinely is, in my opinion, like I kind of want to say the best Spider-Man. Tom Holland, he's good. There are some gripes I have that like valid complaints, like he kind of relied too much on Iron Man for kind of getting where he is now. And then there's a second one. He didn't get a third movie, so I don't care about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's stop pretending to be professional. Me, Carlos, and Jesse have this thing where we debate on who is the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They both chose Tobey Maguire, and I chose Andrew Garfield.
Clearly wrong.
I personally think Andrew Garfield is the best. Okay, I'll give you this one. You can argue that Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. Okay, sure, whatever. But Peter Parker, the character itself, Andrew Garfield killed him. You can't deny that. The Uncle Ben scene, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, so good, so emotional. Then the first one, it was so good. I loved it.
Really?
Yes, it was.
I
And you say the third movie of the Tobey Maguire, the first series, sucked. It wasn't that good.
I will say I haven't seen that movie in like years, so I kind of want to rewatch it. But it did introduce me to Sandman, and I think Venom. Like those were the only two things. I'm like, what is this and what is that? So because I wasn't big on like especially as a kid, like comics and all that stuff. But that's like the one movie that caught my attention a lot. But you know, Jeremy's wrong again. Like if you didn't hear the last podcast, he has another wrong opinion. And funny enough, it's timestamped, so you can see the moment where he's wrong.
Really? I didn't know that. Pretty cool.
No, it's timestamped.
No, I'm right, but pretty cool.
You're not. But I just like Tobey Maguire. It could be a little biased because of nostalgia, but even then, Tom Holland, like, I can't look at Andrew Garfield and think that's Peter Parker, and I can't think of him as
What?
Spider. I can't.
That's not Peter Parker?
No way.
I can agree with saying, okay, that's not Spider-Man. That's your opinion. But he killed that as Peter Parker.
Okay, but like, he killed something.
He got yeah, because
Should
he
we ask
didn't
what-
save Gwen Stacy in the movie. So what? They're following the comics.
Okay.
She's dead.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just bring it back to Sandman and Venom.
Yeah.
Because that's Spider-Man 3. I don't see Amazing Spider-Man 3, Jeremy.
Yeah, but the other one sucks. You know that for sure.
Well,
Well, that's not his fault.
yeah. There actually, funny enough, there was word of a fourth Spider-Man movie.
Did it come out? No, it didn't come out.
I'm sorry. Where's the trilogy of Andrew Garfield? All right, just shut the fuck up. All right, so
And that's the end of the podcast. You guys are in a fight.
all right, but let's go back because in all seriousness, I do genuinely love Spider-Man. But let's go back to DC. No, not DC. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's go back to Captain America and Iron Man, because it brings that whole debate of, yes, you're a superhero, but depending on like the destruction you cause, yes, it's there to like save lives, but if you're also kind of taking some in the process, like they discussed that in the movie, and it's like you can begin to save people when we need you. That's the main thing. It's like you can't just go up and start saving things because there's a risk. I think the way the movie starts is someone approaches Tony, telling him like, oh, this building that like collapsed, like it's like children were in there or something. Like it was something like moving like, oh crap, the actions do have consequences that are fatal that they don't think about. So then I like that little like, yes, we're all heroes, but are we siding with we'll come into action when we're needed and we're called on, or we come into action whenever because we are heroes? And I kind of like throwing it back at you. Are you on the side of Tony Stark of being thrown into action when called on, or you're a hero, why not be a hero when you need it?
I'm on the side of like when you're a hero, just go for it instead of being called on.
So Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America, obviously, because like if you're
I thought
being
it was-
called on,
I thought it was flipped. I thought Captain America wanted to be. I'm sorry that I interrupted you, but I thought Captain America was. Let's save whenever we want, and I thought Iron Man was the one saying, "Oh no, let's take responsibility."
No, I'm pretty sure it was Iron Man. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure Iron Man was the one who wanted to like step back until he was called on.
You sure? I thought he was the one that signed it.
yeah,
But,
he signed it. Yeah, not Captain America.
Yeah, so he signed the thing
Tony
saying,
started- he
the
signed it.
government will continue control. No.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
which means they take control, which means they call them.
they'd be called on. Like it
Okay.
might be too late for a situation.
so the Captain America is the one saying, "Let's go whenever there's danger."
Yeah.
And not controlled by the government.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're agree with Carlos.
Yeah, you just agree with me. That's what I said. Because when
I thought we
you're
just flipped it. Okay, but go ahead, Carlos. I interrupted you.
So just real quick. So you're agreeing with Carlos and Captain America that regardless of what happens, you're still a hero and you should save people. Like you shouldn't wait to be called on, but you should just go out and save.
Yeah, but as you were saying, Carlos.
well, I was just gonna say because after that it was because they had decided the thing called this. I'm pretty sure it's called the Sokovia Accords, and like if they agree to that, like they're just being called on. Unless if it's too late for like people to be saved.
Yeah.
Plus more damage would be caused, and like that's why obviously Captain America didn't want to agree to that because it might be too late.
Yeah, I feel like. So the reason why I ask is because I did lean more towards Iron Man, just because I don't know. For me personally, I feel like I would feel bad knowing that like trying to save people, I've also killed people. But it also brings that debate of if you save 1,000 people and 2 people die, is that worth? Does it balance out?
Well, it's inevitable, right?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fucking Thanos. Like.
Exactly, bro. You're welcome.
Like it's like, yeah, you don't want to take any lives when you're saving them, but at the same time you don't want to wait too long either. So this is like a genuine question I had for you guys. Like I'm still kind of on the fence, but I see where you guys are coming from. If you guys have your own input, like for some reason leave a comment. We'll read it over. We'll have like one comment out of the 3 videos
Hey,
we
man,
have.
one comment is way better than none.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No, but funny enough, I don't think I've ever like dressed up for Halloween as Spider-Man. Actually, I'm not too sure. Like, okay, I've dressed up as quite a few things. And I've had like a few hand-me-downs. I went as a ghost one day. I went at like ninjas because for some reason like every fucking 8-year-old had a ninja costume when they went to like school events. I was one of them. I was blue. I looked better. But I don't know. There was one year I went like as a werewolf. It was like this one mask my mom found, and like a few people like really fucking liked it. So that when I opened the door, they gave candy to my brother, his friend, my sister, and they deadass looked at me and was like, "Oh, like that mask is really scary. You'll get like here you go, have some more." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah! I got 6 pieces of candy. Y'all got 2. Go suck a dick." I didn't say that, but I was hyped. So, like I said, Halloween's my favorite holiday. I like dressing up. I like doing that. But what were some of the costumes that you guys went as growing up?
Well, as a kid, I do remember me dressing up as Scooby Doo.
Really?
Yeah, I used to.
What?
Yeah, I used to love the character, and I dressed up as him. It was a weird costume. Also, I also have another picture of me and my cousin back then. I believe I was we were younger. I was a giraffe, and he was a lion.
Really?
Yeah, we were both adorable. Like, I'll show you the picture right now.
Oh shit!
I'll try to put the camera. I'll try to put the photo on screen for you guys.
Yeah, so right there, looking all cute.
You're the giraffe. Aw,
Yeah,
look at that
me
smile.
and my cousin were always together, so we
Aw.
always hung out.
What the fuck happened to you?
I don't know, but yeah.
We'll put the photo on screen. Do you want us to blur out the faces or?
Maybe me and my cousin. Yeah, mine you can put on.
Okay, yeah, it's them as kids, but still. What about you, Carlos? What are some of your costumes?
Well, like you said, hand-me-downs. Those are always a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember we had samurai, vampire, ghost, scream masks,
Oh my God.
werewolves, of course. Oh my god! And I think last year I went as Soldier 76.
Oh yeah, I remember. I helped you pick out your costume.
Yeah. He's from
yeah.
Overwatch. If no one knows that.
Yeah.
He's a game character.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay. This reminded me of something. Overwatch. If you don't know it, well, fucking look it up. They've had a character named Jesse McCree, named after me. It's really not, because he's named after a predator. That's the whole thing. So, with Overwatch, they named the characters after some people who worked on the game, and one of them being Jesse McCree. So, they're like, oh, we're gonna name this character after him. Blizzard went through this whole thing on I forgot what it was, just kind of inappropriate behavior, and that you can look into yourself. I'll try to, if I can find, I'll link an article or two down below if anyone's interested. But he was one of those people involved, and the fact that his name was attached to the game, like quite physically, they wanted like to kind of help the victims out and just remove it. Recently, they've rebranded him. And they changed his name because that was the main thing. They are changing things in an update, like Overwatch 2. But they changed his name from Jesse McCree to Cole Cassidy. So I know Jeremy doesn't know too much about Overwatch. He knows a good bit. But Carlos plays a lot more than I do. And I've played it quite a bit. So I know my thoughts on it. But Jeremy, for somebody who doesn't really know so much on like the topic, and I just kind of filled you in right now, what are your thoughts on just the name change, even the name for, I guess, that character?
What was it, Cole Cassidy?
Cole Cassidy.
And what type of character was it?
He's a cowboy, so he has like a little flashbang. He can shoot rounds like
From a revolver.
Cole Cassidy sounds like a white businessman. I don't see that as a cowboy, to be honest.
Really?
It's really bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think unanimously we can all agree we don't like it. Someone said it sounds like a porn star name, which it does.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Cassidy, yeah. It kind of rhymes with each other.
Yeah, it's not a good name. It was something that I'm like, okay, that's an interesting name, but the more I thought about it from like a player perspective, like you can easily shout like McCree, like commands. To say like Cole or Cassidy, it doesn't roll off the tongue for me. And it's very, very sharp, and it's, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't feel right. I had my own ideas for a name, but I want to pass it to Carlos what he thinks of the name so far.
Oh, I thought it completely sucked. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, no, I hate this.
Yeah.
Because I played that. I used to play that character a lot. I don't play it anymore.
Mm.
But Terrible name.
I gave it a shot, and then the more I thought about it, the more I just realized I didn't like it. One of my suggestions, and actually I was talking to one of my other friends, and she suggested like just give him the nickname. I think what was it, Deadeye, because I think that's what goes with the lore. I don't know too much of the lore.
Oh, that's like his ultimate, if anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
calling him after that. But I suggested naming him after the voice actor, like Matt Mercer, because
Yep.
Mercer, it still fits like the M. It sounds cool, so I feel like
It sounds better than McCree. Mercer than McCree.
Yeah, Mercer. I think of mercenary.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Huh?
And I do like the backstory they gave. It's like when you're a renegade, you lose many things, your name being one of them. But in order to move forward, you have to be honest with yourself in order to be honest with your team. Which I like that because for some reason I've been preaching that a lot recently of being honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but overall, that name sucks.
Yeah.
Cole Cassidy. To anyone out there named Cole,
You suck.
Yeah, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Same thing with Kyle's.
Fuck Kyle. If your name is actually Kyle.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Some of my family members are named Kyle, but if you ain't related to me, then yeah.
Yeah, fuck you too. No, but it is interesting. I don't think the name's gonna stay. I genuinely think the outrage is bigger. You know, I understand the name change, but a different name would have been so much better. That's what you reminded me of. I think last year I did my first cosplay as Aizawa from My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I made the goggles and everything. But all I did was I stayed home.
Mm.
So, but
Shit anime. No, I'm kidding.
I've only seen the first episode because I was in the middle of playing a game and it had like multiple endings. I somehow got the really good ending, but that shit broke my heart.
Mm.
So I was still like torn. I get a phone call. It's like, hey, let's start watching this show. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. And I was like, no, we're watching it. I watched it. I felt worse, and then I didn't watch the next episode.
So was My Hero the first anime you watched, or what was your first anime that you ever watched?
My first anime, quite a few come to mind. So obviously Naruto, Dragon Ball are like the go-tos. Yu-Gi-Oh as well, because those are like on 4Kids and all that stuff. There was one anime. It had the fucking stupidest name, but it was funny as hell, from what I remember. It was called Bobobo Bobo 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 Bobo.
Is that the actual name?
That is genuinely the name. They say Bo like 10 times in the title alone.
I thought you had a stutter.
No.
Yeah, to be honest.
No, like it's this dude with an afro, and then there's like this weird blue blob thing. I'll put it on screen if I can. But this is what the show was. I don't fully remember, but I remember it being very silly, very like comedic. One Piece as well was thrown into there. Obviously, I stopped watching it, and there's no way I'm going to catch up now. But I think the biggest impact I've had was Naruto, because that's something my brother and I genuinely like really enjoy. My brother and I really like Dragon Ball and Naruto, but for some reason Naruto sticks out a lot more. Because I actually continued following. I didn't quite get towards the end. I did, but it's been so long that it gets hazy.
Yeah.
But I genuinely love it, and
It's probably 1,000+ episodes by now.
oh yeah, I did not watch Shippuden because I didn't have Disney XD.
Oh yeah, they moved.
They moved it, and I was so sad.
I remember it was because it was late night after Cartoon Network, right? It was
Yeah,
it was Toonami
Toonami.
with that little robot guy.
Yeah.
That's where I watched it with my brothers, at least, like around like I think it was like 8 p.m. or 11 p.m. whenever it showed at night.
So I remember I stopped watching anime for a while, and it was for no reason in particular, other than I just didn't know where else to watch it. But what got me back into anime a few years ago was, again, I got off work, Toonami was on, and I watched Akame ga Kill and Parasite.
Ooh.
Parasite, I highly recommend to anyone getting into anime who does kind of like, it's like sci-fi, it's quite gory.
It's like short and sweet as well.
It's short and sweet. It's a few episodes, like 10, 11. Some anime are that long, and I didn't realize that, so I was heartbroken. Where I'm like, "Where's the next episode?" But it's genuinely a good one. But Jeremy, I think you recently started getting into anime, like a lot more now.
Yes. Due to one of my friends, no, actually, two of my friends actually introduced me to anime. I want to say their names, but I'm gonna see if I get permission. I'm just gonna call them Ron and Junior. They know who they are.
Okay.
But mainly Junior got me into anime, and I hate him for it. Because before I was like, it's not really my thing. I don't like anime that much. I just watch anything else. But then he recommended me Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I loved it ever since. I loved it. It's end of season 2 with that episode, really good. If you say that episode was just okay, I hate you. But yeah, no, ever since he introduced me to it, I decided loving it. So I kept asking Junior and Ron, I believe, right? I forgot what the name I gave
You
him.
named him, you forgot.
But I kept asking him for more and more recommendations. They kept giving me, and I kept getting excited. And then also Junior freaking got me into eating sushi too.
Really?
Yeah, I used to hate that.
Oh yeah.
I did too.
But as soon as I went over to hang out with him, we went to a sushi place. And we had some bomb-ass sushi. It was really good.
You guys went hibachi, right? It was like a hibachi sushi, or was that something else?
It was hibachi, but we didn't eat hibachi. They didn't cook it, so we just ate sushi.
Oh, you had like at the sushi part then, right?
Yeah. Funny thing is, like, he says this place is like, it's okay. Like, he knows a better sushi place, and I enjoyed that sushi. It was like,
Ooh.
I believe it was fried shrimp.
Really?
Really, really good.
Nice.
But yeah, first ever I saw was first real good one. I guess technically it was Death Note, but like the first one I really loved was Attack on Titan.
I'm gonna commit fucking anime sin. That is a nerdy as fucking shit. Holy, can I just quit now? I'm kicked off. I'm sorry.
I always go for I go to Ron and Junior for recommendations. I call them as their anime experts.
Nice.
So like all the ones that you mentioned. Well, what do you guys think about that? Is it whack? Is it good?
Well,
Let me know later on, guys.
Well, I haven't really, like, Attack on Titan, I haven't really dove into it. I watched probably
Really?
2 episodes. Yeah, like 2. I know it's been out for a bit, but I only watched like 2 episodes.
Same, like the sin I've committed. I've never seen Attack on Titan, and I've never seen Death Note.
Really?
Oh, me neither. Mm-mm.
Okay, so funny thing is, I used to share a room with my cousin, and he was watching Death Note. The problem is he wouldn't watch it like when we would both be present. So he'd be like on episode 20 or something, and then I would just come back in. So I would just purposefully avoid it, put headphones in. But it's been on my watch list for a while. I've had a long ass fucking watch list, but
No, trust me. Ron has a bigger one.
oh my god,
Way bigger anime watch list.
the problem is he's
I'm trying to
actually
call you
started
out.
them. He started them. I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I've only Kakeguri, I believe that's what it's called. It's on Netflix. Really fucking good. I started Demon Slayer, I think the first episode, and we haven't quite got into that yet. I feel like there's a few more I just don't remember. Oh yeah, it was like Toilet Bound or something like that. It's actually a cute little anime. My friend, she really likes it, so we've watched a few episodes, and we're trying to find others. It's just trying to find time, because I don't like watching stuff alone. I don't know if that's anyone else here.
Oh yeah, I know about that because
Oh, not really. I like binge watching anything.
I can't do it alone. I feel I'm a loner. I don't like, because I like talking, not through the show, but I just like making little comments, and then if somebody walks in, I look fucking crazy. One Punch Man, that's another one.
yeah, that's a good one. I wanna
That's
watch
one
that.
I'm glad I watched alone, especially on the second episode. If you don't know, it's with the mosquito lady, and she like moans and has a very sexual tone throughout her entire like speech pattern.
Send me the link.
Huh?
Send me the link.
You can find it, but it's very sexual, as is not all anime, but most anime, they do have that. It was very, I'm like, I'm alone. I know I'm alone, but if somebody walks in right now, I'm gonna have to explain why this isn't hentai. Yeah, but Carlos, what was your first anime?
First anime, Naruto for sure. Then like Dragon Ball, but like Dragon Ball was, I would say it's not the best. Naruto's better, obviously.
Yeah.
But recently, I think the recent one I watched and finished is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh yes,
That's
another
one of
great
my
one.
I
favorites.
haven't started, but
Another great one.
Really?
You gotta keep watching.
You gotta watch that.
all those.
I told you I haven't watched some of these shows. Like
They're coming out with movies, new season. Boy, you gotta catch up.
Yeah, we're watching that movie. That's all I gotta say.
We're watching
no
it.
if and buts. What do you mean where?
Where?
It comes out in theaters.
Oh wait, actually?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it comes out, I believe, the 24th December.
Oh wow, right before Christmas.
You got some time.
Okay. I mean, doesn't the Spider-Man movie also come out?
December 17th.
Yeah, I know it's mid-December. And that one we do plan on watching, so kind of like little throwback to the whole Spider-Man conversation.
Oh yeah. No Way Home.
The teaser for that was fucking phenomenal.
Hell
With-
yeah.
Oh my god.
With what was it? What's his name? Doctor Strange. Like that lead into like seeing them interact a little bit more. I like that. But also, fucking Doctor Octopus. Fucking you see the Green Goblin like grenade thing. There's even like what Carlos says, like hints of Sandman.
Yeah,
in there.
Sandman.
I didn't see that.
I didn't really see
but-
that either.
Electro. You saw Electro though, right?
That's
Like,
right.
Electro for sure.
So the Sinister Six.
And the
Is rumored to come back.
apparently the Lizard's supposed to be in there. I'm not sure, but you never know.
Spoiler alert for a movie that came out not too long ago, Venom. The Let There Be Carnage.
Yep.
The end credit scene for that showed. What was it? It showed Venom actually seeing Peter Parker, not Spider-Man, but Peter Parker, and just kind of seeing him as an enemy from the start. So whether or not they tie him into that, I don't fucking know, but I'm so fucking excited. And I know this is where I wish we had a camera, because fucking Jeremy's like grabbing his face.
No, but I feel like we should have put like, oh yeah, if you haven't watched the movie, skip to this. But no, the ending was really, really good.
Yeah, I'll put, like I said, spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it by now, who cares?
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah. I feel like if you are one of those like Marvel fanboys, like it's Venom, you know, and the trailer looks really good.
Yeah, you probably see teasers on TikTok or whatever, so it's alright.
Yeah, it's such a good fucking thing. I was so hyped, but I don't know what else to say. I'm very excited for the Spider-Man movie. I've been excited for a Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 3. You know, like that's the only time. Actually, no. When Tom Holland came out, I was a bit excited.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, this is bigger. This is genuinely so fucking big. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go see that in December.
I'm not sure if you guys remember, but Eternals is coming out in like 2 weeks.
Wait,
That's also
2 weeks?
Marvel. Yeah.
That's 2 weeks.
That's Marvel, and they're gonna be part of it. And I just want to see another end credit scene as well with that.
Oh, guaranteed.
Bro,
It's Marvel.
it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
It's a good year. That's all I gotta say.
They are coming out with a lot more movies, and we saw Shang-Chi, which, if you haven't seen it, they really push the fact that his name is Shang-Chi and not Shang-Chi, which is nice.
Sean.
It's nice. It's from what I'm understanding from, because I mostly get my information from Carlos and Jeremy. This is kind of like the start of a new cycle.
What is it? Phase 4? Phase 5?
I think Phase 4?
Phase 4.
I believe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like a restart. Like, you know how the original Avengers, they got everyone together? So now they're redoing it again for the new Avengers coming out soon.
Yeah.
So you got Shang-Chi, like all the new people. So Shang-Chi, you got Spider-Man, you got Doctor Strange, we have Wanda.
The Eternals. Hopefully.
I don't think the Eternals, because they're like basically gods, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Eternals, but yeah, all those is gonna be into new Avengers. We're just gonna wait to see what other heroes are coming out.
Yeah, and I think the more we see, the more invested I'll be, because I kind of missed when it was like when Iron Man, because I wasn't interested in Iron Man when it came out. I'm like, okay, yay, man in a suit. Spider-Man already has that, just no rockets. I just wasn't interested, so I didn't watch that. The Hulk, he never stood out to me as a kid.
I watched both movies. The
I just-
Incredible one and just the Hulk.
I
I like them both.
I'm pretty sure I watched The Incredible Hulk, where it's like this buff dude in green paint. I just vaguely remember it, like it's not even, you know, I like I said, I wasn't interested for a while until I don't even remember what point. Like, I think the first Avengers movie, and I thought like, oh, I can just watch it and it's fun. It's like, oh no, there's context. There's a lot of context that I don't have.
I think that's when it clicked for me when the first Avengers came out. That's when I started like binge watching everything else, because I already watched the Hulk, and then after that I watched Iron Man. I think Thor came out by then, right?
Yeah.
Thor
Thor,
came out.
So
No Black Widow movie by then.
Yeah, and that's what I love. I love how different movies show you how they connect, how like new heroes meet each other, and I love it.
Yeah, it's interesting. What I do like is seeing even people replicating that. Like, I kind of see people take that outside of, like, oh, I'm just a fan. Like, I genuinely appreciate the involvement the fans have. Like, whether it's Comic-Con or even cosplayers, like, seeing people, like, pull off, like, and be more involved with fandoms and stuff like that. Fandoms can be very toxic, but I like the way people engage in all that stuff. Even just like groups of friends, like doing their own version of the heroes. Like, that to me is very interesting. I feel like it's more fitting now because it's almost Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Halloween, you guys have a costume?
I do, actually.
Ah.
I'm gonna go as the what's his name? I mispronounce his name a lot. Joaquin? Is that his name?
Yeah, Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix. His version of the Joker. Every time I say it, every time I've heard it, I always thought his name was Walking.
Yeah, Joaquin. I just told you, Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah.
It's like Walking Phoenix. That's Joker. I'm like, okay. What's an interesting name? But I saw the movie recently because that was something on my watch list, and for good reason. I really liked it. It's a very interesting look into that. DC's not like Marvel. I don't think they're going to take that movie anywhere. But I really enjoyed it. I really liked the whole storyline, how they kind of broke down the Joker, giving you context to who he is. Because he's a beloved villain. So you get to see that more. And hopefully I can pull it off. I got to wake up early, do my face paint, like paint my hair green. And I couldn't find the original suit. That's the sucky thing.
Yeah.
But those things are expensive.
Yeah. No.
I'm on a budget. But yeah, that's what I'm going as for this year. What about you guys?
I'll be going as Michael Myers. Just because we recently just saw the newest Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did. Halloween Kills.
God.
Halloween Kills, yes. It's simple. Just a nice tracksuit and there's a mask. I don't want to go too much. But I've never been an actual, like, movie killer. Mm-hmm. So I think Michael Myers would be a nice fit.
Yeah.
What about you, Carlos?
You know what? Just to resemble your Michael Myers, I'll go Jason. Because I have no idea. So
Really?
if just a mask, that's it. I'd probably do that and get and a hockey stick.
I have a hockey stick downstairs.
No, hockey stick. He doesn't carry that. Get a machete.
Yeah, but this version does. I have a machete too. Don't ask why. But what was I going to say? So this is the sequel to the second remake, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So this is technically my first ever Michael Myers movie. Like, I know the franchise has been out for a while. My first time watching a movie. I'm going to put in a little spoiler alert right here because it's still fairly new. If you want to check it out, then, again, check the timestamp and we'll fast forward. Halloween Kills. Oh, well, yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a summary. It wasn't good.
It only scared me twice. Just because the first one was, you see this dude on the ground, you think he's dead, and then he jolts up and, it's like jump scare. That one caught me off guard. The second one, I don't remember what it was. But I remember getting scared over something. It was very...
Comedic?
I'm just staring at Carlos, and he was like, comedic is the perfect word. Because it has the classic tropes of, oh no, I'm a fucking stupid person in a scary movie. And there's this one scene, where these people are waiting in a car, and everyone was fucking laughing about it.
Yeah, they all had guns in the car, and they were trying to wait for Michael, trying to shoot him and try to kill him because they had enough. They want Michael dead.
Yeah.
So being stupid, they locked the doors in the car. They stayed in the car, and as soon as he showed up, they all miss because you know how it is. They all badly aim.
Yeah.
So it was an elderly woman and this couple.
Well,
elderly woman dies. Of course, when she finally has the gun aimed at him, and it's not loaded, she wastes all the bullets because she sucks at aiming. Mm. And then the couple, the guy wanted to leave, so he got scared. He got stabbed in the face. Oh, yeah, and then it was the wife. Mm. The wife, ironically, she was bragging to the husband. He was like, "Oh yeah, give me the gun. I know how to handle it." And as soon as the Michaels came up, she was missing every shot. And the funny thing is, while we all laughed, she had the gun aimed, and Michael kicked the car door, and it cracked her hand to aim towards her face, and then she shot herself.
Fucking
It
shot
was
herself.
so ridiculous. It was so hilarious.
Everybody laughed in the thing. You remember?
Yeah, it's like the last thing you expect in a fucking Michael Myers like horror like thriller movie. If that's what you want to fucking call it, is to everyone fucking laugh. I think a part of them became self-aware. Like, this is a goofy movie. So.
Oh, you remember what the guy said at the end? He's like, they're getting a strong worded email.
Oh, this dude right behind us. Like the movie ends, the credits roll, and all you just see is like who wrote this movie? Who directed it? They're gonna get a strongly worded email. This shit fucking sucks. He was very passionate and angry. Like, they just kind of like that. They don't storm out, but they do begin to like walk out. They're just, and he's still like saying it to his friends. Like, I'm serious. Whoever directed that, get a new job. Like, just stop.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. The kills were alright. Jump scares weren't scary.
The kills
at all.
weren't even all right. I'm gonna be honest.
It was okay.
I like. This could be the fucked up part of me. I like seeing like brutal deaths. Like, it's interesting.
Yeah, if you know it's a horror movie, I want to see some bloody
Be innovative.
murder.
Like if you have a bat in your hand, it's very obvious, hit someone with it. But just how would it be to like, I don't know, break it in half and then use each bit to stab the other person? Like, you don't expect that. I'm like, okay, that's a new way to use a bat. You didn't use it as a blunt object, use it as a sharp object.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, tape some nails to it or something. Be creative.
Yeah.
I want to see some blood.
Yeah.
Plus, I hated the people in, like, obviously it's a movie and stuff like that, you can't change it. But the move that they didn't double tap him. They had him on the floor and they didn't double tap him. Like,
Yeah,
the whole squad was there.
Let me lightly stab his back. Okay, he's dead. Let me walk away and believe he's dead.
There was a point where he's like standing over this woman's daughter, and she stabs him in the back with a pitchfork, kind of knocks him down, and then she stomps on the back of his neck.
Yeah, like twice.
No, just once.
Really, once.
Just once.
Even worse.
That's why I got more annoyed, because I'm like, first of all, he's Michael Myers. I was about to say Mike Myers. That's a different person. I'm like, he's Michael Myers. You really think stabbing him and stomping on his neck is going to do anything? And then, like Carlos said, they lured him out. They were surrounding him, and they all just they use very weak weapons, like a brick.
A brick, a piece, like a 2x4. They had a 2x4.
a single stab from a knife, a kitchen knife. I'm like, you hit him with a pitchfork, stomped on his neck. You really think a knife is really going to put an end to Michael?
And they actually had 5. I think if you remember, another friend of ours was there. He said he counted 5 guns total around around Michael, and they didn't shoot him. If they did shoot him, they missed.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but it was just not a good movie. I think this is where we should kind of put the timestamp.
Yeah.
Just so we know the topic's over. But overall, those are our opinions on Halloween Kills. So if you didn't want to hear a spoiler, congratulations.
Yeah, we're saving you money. Don't watch the movie.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Same thing with
We don't want to sway their judgment. Come on.
Yeah. Don't watch Halloween Kills, to be honest. I thought the movie's coming out, but I'm assuming it's gonna be just as bad as I could.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But Halloween, even though the movie, we have our opinions about it. What's I kind of like to lower the topic a good bit. Like Halloween, I guess what's something that excites you about it the most?
Well, when I was a kid, obviously candy.
Candy. To me, I still love candy.
Yeah, like I think my go-to with candy was like Smarties, Snickers.
Really?
Yeah. I always with my brothers because I have 2 brothers, and we would just always trade, and I always want the Smarties.
Oh, okay.
My favorites.
Yeah, I think I always go for like a chocolate. Probably a Kit Kat, a Hershey, any Snickers. Any chocolate-based candy I'll always go for.
Yeah.
And I always love the decorations. I always try to see what house had the best decorations.
Oh, yeah.
And where I lived, there's some good decorated houses.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Halloween.
There's a few houses that really go all out. I don't remember where exactly it is. It's kind of like before you go onto like a highway, there's this one house that's decked up for every holiday.
Yeah. Oh, I understand what. It's can I say the place?
I
would just say the Monument because people can't really tell about that. The place by the Monument.
Oh, I was thinking of something else.
Like that house is always
I know
stacked.
what you're talking about too. But yeah, that house is also pretty decorated
Every
too.
time.
Yeah. But I think mostly I do prefer chocolate. I don't know, just Snickers bar, Twix, Kit Kats as well, but also like gummy candy. I don't know why. I just really like gummy candy. But some people really do decorate their houses. I know if I ever have my own place, I want to go out for Halloween.
But that costs money.
It's money, yeah.
Okay, look, they have little hacks. There's a way to make like a dead body out of trash, like just recyclables. So it's like, it's interesting. But most people go more all out for Christmas above anything else.
Lights, bro.
Like bright lights, fucking like they'll play Christmas music at the same time.
You know, some people don't like talking about Christmas like way early. It's not even Halloween yet.
It's
And that's a funny question. Like, why is it so bad to mention Christmas before December? You know, especially like during October.
Oh, I have a reason. Okay, because
It gets you hyped.
About it.
For me, like I saw a couple of videos just like scrolling through TikTok, and then it says, "Oh yeah, countdown to Christmas." Like these amount of numbers, and then you hear the Christmas songs, and I love that. Like, it gets me excited because Christmas, you spend time with family. Obviously, you get the gifts, but then it's all about love and just spending time with your family, and I love it. And then you get to eat, but some people don't like that.
so you know, you talk about
And you know who you are.
Yeah, okay, fucking stop saying, "Oh, you look me in the eyes." You give me those fuck me eyes. No, but so look, you talk about food, family, and spending time together.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, with fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but is there any Thanksgiving songs? No. There's Christmas.
So we make one, all right?
Thanksgiving, Black
Don't you get the one feeling inside? Oh man, like all the classic songs you hear on the radio.
You mean the one my sister plays over and over and over again?
That's your sister. That's not me.
Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, everyone plays fucking Mariah Carey. But no, I
Not
don't
Nick
mind
Cannon?
it. I don't mind it. Actually, I do mind it, okay? Let's see, we're have this discussion. I love October. Halloween. Top holiday. Next will probably be Christmas. But they skip over completely fucking Thanksgiving. And they fucking skip over, like, the little Black Fridays event. Granted, I don't go to Black Friday. But, like, come on. There's still, like, another month before December.
Yeah, but like Christmas, you got decorations, you got gifts like toys, you got electronics, you got food. The only thing they advertise on Thanksgiving is turkey.
That's true. And
And like that's why Christmas is so good. Like you show how all these places are decorated, all nice, and then, well, I guess people to shop more
yeah.
and go out more.
For me, I think Christmas is just like an upgraded Thanksgiving when you really think about it, because you still have some turkey. Depends on where you eat
I don't really...
or what you eat with family.
Funny enough, I stopped... My family stopped making turkey a long time ago. We went to ham instead.
Oh.
Because it's juicier, it's nicer, and we do... I don't know if you guys do this. We cook... Some of us, for Thanksgiving, will cook our own individual, like, parts.
Yep.
So I had the responsibility for making mashed potatoes, because I'm very picky about my mashed potatoes. But we'll still make little sections for ourselves. And then if you want, like, mashed potatoes, if you want ham, if you want anything else, you just pick it at your own... your own leisure. So, do you guys do the same thing, or?
Yeah. Each family member of my family brings the food item.
Okay.
And my uncle makes the best potato salad. I love it.
Really?
I can't wait every year.
Well, for my family at least, it's like, I guess, a more standard Ecuadorian household.
Yeah.
And it's because like my sisters come over and they all just cook. It's always the woman that cooks. It's so fucked up.
That is true though, because
It's that machismo bullshit.
yeah, it's like that because all of us are Ecuadorian, by the way. So when our family comes over, they'll actually kick everyone else out of the kitchen. I'm like, no, we're cooking. Leave us alone.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're there to watch, or you're there to hand them the ingredients, because that's usually how it goes. But yeah, that's usually we're just not involved, just because I don't know. They cook it, but you can't complain. The food comes out amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Really fucking good. As for Christmas, fucking wait. Why is it so hard to wait?
Why are you so excited for Halloween but not Christmas?
Because you have costumes, you have candy, you get to dress around, fuck around. You can actually...
you get a razor blade in your Snickers bar.
Okay,
you
that's
know.
dude,
That's the best part, bro.
You can't have pleasure without pain. Right?
You gotta live life on the edge.
That's a topic for another episode.
Yeah, like, you'll play the same 3 songs for Halloween.
What songs? Huh?
And 2 of them are Michael Jackson songs.
Okay. Okay, I know one of those.
So I don't want to hear it. We got
Okay.
plenty of Christmas music.
You have good Halloween songs as well. The one thing I do want to go to, and this is funny enough, we mentioned Six Flags earlier, but the original plan was to go to a haunted house. Like,
Yes, it was it was actually won an award for being one of the most scariest places to go to.
Yeah, and fun fact, I genuinely love being scared. Like if it's one of those proper like I don't know what's coming and I get scared, I love that movie. Like the movie, I love that. Like just genuinely.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
I'm down for that.
I don't know. I don't like being scared too much.
Yeah, you're a
That's
pussy.
why.
That's why you didn't go at King of the Con, Six Flags.
It's always his fear.
It's always yeah.
But that's why I opted out on going to the haunted house. Because, well, first of all, it's kind of expensive, but you do go on 10 attractions.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that would be like a waste of money. What if some people...
What about Six Flags?
okay, I'm hyped to go, let's go. And when we do go there, oh, I don't want to go, you go first. We just stand there and do nothing all
And
day.
just push each other inside.
Yeah, so at first I was like, oh yeah, let's go because it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing myself, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be exactly like that.
I would push you in. I hope you know that.
Yeah, so I was
And
like...
Carlos is big enough to carry both of us. So,
Oh, yeah, we tested that
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah, we tested that yesterday. Fucking jumped on Carlos's back. Jeremy jumped on my back, and Carlos just walked down like it was fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but regardless, enough about Carlos's monster strength.
It's not monstrous.
No, shut the fuck up. I like being scared. Like, there's this haunted house. I don't know where it is, where they physically can like grab you and pick you. Like, you have to sign a waiver for that sort of stuff.
Being attacked.
They don't attack you, but they do like separate from your group.
Being napped, not kidnapped.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm not a kid anymore. I get it. But that's something I want to like go through. Like if you have to sign a waiver for something, it's risky. But again, it's part of the fun for me at least. You know, I like that sort of stuff.
Speaking of like attractions like those, there's actually one infamous one. Well, really famous one. It's a haunted house that you go to. You have to sign like a. Is it 100 or like a couple of 100 papers? You have to sign it.
What the fuck?
You can potentially win $20,000 if you survive, if you go through it. But the thing is, they can do anything to you.
Really?
They can pull your hair. They can pull your teeth out. They can drop like tarantulas and scorpions on you. You have to make up a safe word, and even if you say that safe word, they won't let you leave until they decide to. So like it's really tough. But at the end, you do get a lot of money. But so far, no one has won it. And there's a long line. Everyone wants to go onto the house.
Well, that just reminds you, it's like a harsher Squid Game. But then again, actually, Squid didn't even die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like it's legal because they have a waiver. You sign waivers, like a lot of papers. But it's terrible.
Yeah. So now I'm interested in that sort of stuff. But Jesus.
Yeah, but like I said, that's why I didn't want to go because I didn't want to waste my money not to go inside and be too scared. Yeah. That's why I opted out. Let's go to Six Flags, go on some rides. Yeah, it'll be fun. Save some money.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like overall the Six Flags experience was good. First time there was pretty nice. Jeremy had to drive, so I'm so fucking happy for that.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour drive and I hated it. 4 hours to come back, there and back.
Yeah, but we had McDonald's breakfast, so that was good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we had some shit lunch.
Oh my god, we talked about that earlier, but.
But overall, it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a nice way to kind of wrap it up.
Well, I just want to say, for the end of this, thank you, Khantrast.
Yes.
Yes.
We love you, man.
Thank you so much. We want to plug him again.
Fucking
yes.
bless him up, bro.
we love all your songs, and we might just use some of it for intros or outros. But thank you so much. Again, we'll leave all his links in our channel in the description.
Yeah.
Please follow him.
Fun
He's
fact,
a dope ass artist.
I think for our outro, he actually used that instrumental for one of his other songs, which
Yeah.
well, I think so. I forgot what it's called, like the Bluebird freestyle.
The Bluebird. Remember one?
Yeah, Bluebird Freestyle.
Yeah, so I'll link that in as well. Like, just check him out. Overall, he's really great. The fact that he like
Even
responded to us,
Yo.
like, thank you so much, dude. So yeah, check him out. And I think that kind of wraps up today's episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So overall, good experience, and leaving it off with a question.
Where to next, boys?
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Listen to our podcast.
All right, everyone, have a beautiful, beautiful